Hello, beautiful people. Guess who is in New Orleans in time for Mardi Gras? Yes, it's me. Honestly, I'm really happy that I did this trip because this has been on my bucket list since I was a kid. I've always wanted to come to Mardi Gras. I am a carnival babe. Fun fact about me, I really want to do like a carnival world tour, so like all of the Caribbean countries, Toronto Carnival, Rio Carnival, and then obviously I've done Notting Hill Carnival because I'm from London. So I'm really happy that I'm coming to Mardi Gras. Like, very excited about it. Tomorrow is actually the final day of Mardi Gras, so it's supposed to be like the biggest. Well, I say final day, they do something in summer as well, but like tomorrow is like one of the final days. So they've got this like massive festival thing that I'm obviously going to go to and like be walking the streets all day. So I'm excited for that. But I have just got here. It's like 2 p.m. I'm going to go to the grocery shop and do a little grocery shopping, just get some water, all that kind of stuff. I've got some Indomie on the stove because I've now learnt that when I'm traveling, I get hungry like as soon as I land, but I don't want to rush and just eat anything because I'm starving. So now I travel with Indomie so that as soon as I land, I can eat Indomie and then I can take my time to find a nice restaurant so that I can really enjoy the place I'm in. So let's see how this next 72 hours in New Orleans goes. But if you like this type of content, please do make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and let's explore this city. Okay, so I've just finished eating, so I'm really quickly gonna go and get some water. Also gonna put the room tour in the background as well because I completely forgot that I haven't showed that to you. It's quite a spacious room is what I would say. This is like it's an apart hotel or a hotel apart. I don't know which way around you say it, but it's a hotel, but it's like an all encased suite. So I've got like a mini kitchenette, I've got the bed, all that kind of stuff. Which I like. I like stuff like that because you've got the safety of the hotel, like the 24-hour front desk, but then you still have all your own amenities and you can do whatever you want to do. So that is nice. There's also a gym here, which I'm not going to lie and say I'm going to gym, but I might just go and check it out and see. But I'm going to run to the grocery store real quick, get some water because I am parched, maybe also some sweeties as well, and then come back, watch Love Island. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to do this evening because I'm not wasting these 72 hours. I must be outside. I must. Okay guys, so I'm back now. I've got my bottle of water. I'll probably get another bottle like maybe tomorrow or something because I drink a lot of water, but also didn't want to carry it all back. And I've got Love Island on behind me, so I'm gonna be watching that. But I really need to plan, so I've got my phone so I can look at TikTok because I need to actually figure out what the hell I'm gonna do whilst I'm out here in New Orleans. Usually when I go on a solo trip, because this is a solo trip if I didn't mention before, I usually like have pre-planned everything before I come. But this trip, I'll be honest, I was even meant to come a couple of days ago and I changed the date because I was just like, I don't feel like traveling. But then I thought about it and I was like, do you know what? I've never been to New Orleans before. It's a bucket list thing. Let's just do it now because I don't want to have to go back to the UK and then fly out again because it's still on the bucket list. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I'm here now, but I'm now going to use my primary source of research, which is TikTok, and look up things to do in New Orleans and see what's happening tonight so that I can find something to do. But maybe I'll just go out to eat or I'll go to like the French Quarter. I'm quite close to the French Quarter. It's like a 10-minute walk. So I'm going to see what's happening around there. See if I can find a little comedy show, something like, I don't know, just something, absolutely something. But let's see how this evening goes. My lovelies. Tanya from Love Island, yeah. You know, I'm always rooting for everybody black. You know I am. But Tanya, the way she disrespected Martin at the end of today's episode, I don't know, girl. You're making it hard for me to defend you. You're making it hard for me. But I have literally just put on some lip gloss. I am about to go to somewhere called Vue Orleans, which is meant to be this like interactive museum. I think you go up to like the 407th floor or something like that, and you get to learn a lot about New Orleans. I'm going to do that because, you know, I love a museum, and I'm trying to save all of my walking for tomorrow when I'm actually going to like the Mardi Gras festival. So I'm going to do that and then find somewhere to eat because I am getting a bit hungry and it's time for dinner now. So yeah, let's see. Guys, I'm at Vue Orleans and it's such a cute, like, immersive, interactive place. Look. So I'm standing on this thing. I need to show you so you can see it. The lighting is awful, but I'm standing on this thing and like you can take pictures. I look like a jester. There was just this like jazz brass band behind me, like on the thing, a second line. Oh, it's so cool. I just need to show you what it looks like because it's cute.
Yeah, so I went outside to go and stand on the observation deck and get a better view of the city, but it was incredibly windy out there, so you literally couldn't hear anything I was saying. But all I basically said was that I bought something called king cake from New Orleans, and I go into how I felt about the taste of it a little bit later on in the vlog. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've ordered food because I'm hungry and I'm tired, and I may or may not go back outside. I'm really trying in 2023 to not overexert myself unnecessarily. So when I was walking back to the hotel, I saw that people were getting ready for a nighttime parade. Can you imagine? So I'm thinking if by the time I finish eating and I've rested and everything, I feel the spirit is moving me to go and stand outside and participate, then I will. But if not, it's actually okay. Like, it's actually okay. But whilst I'm here, I wanted to talk about this king slice cake. So I tried it when I was in the Vue Orleans. That's where I got it from. It was $7. And it's supposedly like a, not supposedly, my bad, but it is a like a New Orleans delicacy. I guess that's what you call it. Like, it's something that you will find here, which is why I got it. It is kind of like, I'm trying to think how to describe it. When I went to where did I go with Tola? Was it New York? No. When I went to Washington with my friend, Washington DC, because I, as a Brit, I have come to realize that there is Washington the state and Washington DC. So when I went to Washington DC with my friend, we got this like thing that they called a cake, but to me it wasn't a cake, right? It was a pastry. That is what this king cake is like. It's kind of like marble cake, but it's more of a pastry than a cake. If you're a Brit, you'll get what I mean. However, it's nice. Like, I do like marble cake. My only issue is, see all this stuff on top? This is all sugar. And I'm a sweet tooth, I really am, but this is too much sugar. So I've only been able to eat this little corner here and I had to stop. And it's not because it's not nice, it's just because it's too much sugar. I don't know if king cake is always like this, like if it always has this amount of sugar on it. I don't know if this is a Mardi Gras thing. I don't know if king cake is just the like pastry bit itself and then the sugar on top is just decoration. I'm not sure. But I would just say, even if you're someone who likes sugar, because like I said, me, I have a sweet tooth, I do like sugar, try and find something that doesn't have this much sugar on it, or buy this with like your group of friends and then you all just get spoons and share it. Do you get what I mean? Because it's so sickening, like it's too much. But taste wise, it was actually nice. It was just too sweet for me. I can't deal with that kind of sweetness. But yeah, I am going to wait for my food to come. I've got some work that I need to do, not 9 to 5 work, mind you, my business work that I need to do. So I'm going to do that in the background whilst I wait for my food to come. Nah, guys, I would never get over Americans and their food portion sizes. How can this be for one person, please? Good morning, beautiful people. I want to lie to you and say that I went out, but I didn't. I was tired. And I think deep down in my spirit, I knew I was going to sleep. I was in bed before 9. But I'm up now. It's 7:55 a.m. I've got a meeting at 8. Can you imagine? I've got a meeting at 8. So I'm going to brush my teeth, get ready, do this meeting, go downstairs for breakfast because breakfast closes at 9. I should have woken up earlier, but I was tired. I'm not even a morning person, so let me just b-roll this bit and come back to you when I'm a bit more alive and awake, okay?
Okay, guys, so I've eaten. It's 9:45. I am marginally less grumpy, like only ever so marginally, because it's still before 11 a.m. So it's still quite early for me. But today is gonna be a really good day if I play my cards right. And by that I mean I have hella meetings today. I don't know who past Steph was organizing all these meetings on the same day, but I have hella things to do today. But obviously I need to explore New Orleans. So the plan now is to get ready real quick and then walk down to the French Quarter. That's about 15 minutes away from me. I always like to stay quite central when I'm doing a solo trip, just so that I don't have to worry too much about like Ubers and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna walk down to the French Quarter, walk around because that's like a well-known spot in New Orleans. Then I've got to come back for a meeting at 11:30. After that, I've got a meeting. I think the next one is at 12:30. I need to double check. If it's at 12:30, then I've got a little bit of time, so I might just walk around this area, like where I am, which is downtown New Orleans, if I haven't already said. If I don't, then I'll just chill because between 12 and 4, back-to-back meetings. Can you imagine? So back-to-back meetings between 12 and 4. And then I'm gonna get ready. I wanna try and do like a very light beat. And you know I'm not a makeup girl, so I don't know how extensive this beat is gonna be, but just something light, because I did pack my makeup. Something light, and then go out for more parade festivities. So that is the plan. I hope everything goes to plan, but let's see how it goes.
But none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games. Can shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it. The pessimist gold medalist flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she would Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran or remembrance. Cleaning lady sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check her, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn.
Okay, so I'm ready. I'm heading out now. It's 10 a.m. That gives me like an hour to troll around the French Quarters before I come back. Let's see. Guys, I'm supposed to be going to the French Quarter, but I hear music and you know I have to walk towards the music, right? Right? Guys, your girl did not make it to the French Quarter, but hear me out because I actually have a really good reason why. So obviously I started walking there, I put it on Google Maps, but I think the Mardi Gras parade, I don't actually know what time in the morning it starts because when I went outside, they were going off and it was literally like 10 a.m. in the morning. I was like, guys, like what time do you man start? And what time do you man finish? Because you were going off last night as well. But anyway, when I was walking, I could hear the drums. So I was like, okay, let me walk towards the sound of the music. I got there and I think I realized that I think the Mardi Gras parade, like it goes through downtown, but then it like ends up in the French Quarter or something like that. So basically all the roads are locked off. Like I can't walk anywhere. Do you get what I mean? Because of the parades. So instead, I just decided to catch some of the parades, which were absolutely amazing. Like I literally stood there for like an hour. I didn't even realize time went past that quickly, and I had to run back because I got my meeting soon. Yeah, I think for me, it's just so amazing because I actually haven't been to a carnival since 2019. So I know Notting Hill Carnival came back last year in 2022, but I wasn't around. Where did I must have flown somewhere because there must have been a really good reason why I couldn't go. And it's definitely because I wasn't in the country. But I can't remember where I went to, but I went somewhere. So I couldn't go to Notting Hill Carnival. So I've not been to any kind of carnival, anything like that for a very long time. And like I told you, I'm a carnival babe. I love carnival. I love mass bands. I love all of that stuff. So it was just really nice to see it. Like I was really happy. All the kids were super happy. Like you could see so many people there with their families. It just the atmosphere, the vibe, like Mardi Gras. Nah. After this bout of meetings I'm going back out. I'm going to find more because it was so nice. I need more of that.
The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped them, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back.
1 meeting down, 4 back-to-back meetings to go, or is it 3? I don't remember. But I'm gonna I'm not gonna warm. I am currently warming some of the Chinese from last night because I'm hungry. I've got a digital strategy like webinar that I'm attending, so thankfully I don't have to talk or anything, so I can kind of just eat in the background. That's my Chinese ready. And then I've got my prayer meeting. I do a weekly like prayer study session with my girls, which is really cool. So I've got that. And I've got Love Island, which obviously is not a meeting, but like I'm dedicated to what I start, do you know what I mean? So I've got to finish watching Love Island, and then I'm back out on the streets. So yeah.
I wasn't accurate, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked, and that come being attached. So how about we leave it at that? If you gonna waste your time, then waste your time.
Had to move back to the bed because I can't sit in one place for too long. Like I just need to move around a bit, and also I was starting to feel a bit tired. You know, it's getting to my afternoon slump. So I've got half an hour now. The prayer session's at 2, and it's now 1:30. So I can't sleep though because I actually need to like be up and ready for this prayer session. But I've got the stuff that I was working on yesterday, the school's resources that I was doing. I don't know if that's what I mentioned, that's what I was doing, but that's what I was doing. So I need to finish off those. So I'm going to try and do some of that in this next half an hour. Pray for me, guys, because I'm absolutely tired. But like New Orleans, the spirit of New Orleans is in me. Like it's so fun that I just know I need to get back outside, which means I need to get all of this stuff done today so that I can get back outside.
Okay, meetings and Love Island now finished. It is time to put on a quick, I'm thinking a 20-minute beat because, like I said, I'm not an MUA. So a quick 20-minute beat and I'm heading outside so that I can see more of the Mardi Gras festivities. Hi! Now, guys, first of all, I'm sad that I didn't bring my lash glue, so I can't do my lashes and I don't own mascara. That's sad. But here is the product of my quick... It actually ended up being like a half an hour beat because I went on Instagram Live and then I got caught up in all the questions. But anyway, here I am. I'm ready to go outside now. Guys, I'm finally away from the noise a little bit. Let me say, people come to Mardi Gras with bags, ready to pick up their goodies. Goodies like these little necklaces I got. I also got for a ball, some other stuff. Like, people come ready. Come ready next year.
out to Naya. She hooks me up with some really nice food from downstairs. I got let me actually flip it so you can see, but I got a hot dog and I got some fries, and like she gave me extra because I'm pretty.
Good morning, beautiful people. It's my final day in New Orleans. This was just a very quick trip because I'm moving back to the UK real soon. Can you imagine? But yeah, today is the start of Lent. So for those of you who do not know, it's when like Jesus went to the desert, did 40 days, 40 nights of fasting. I will be fasting, so I'm up a little bit earlier than usual. I'm only doing a half day fast. But yeah, I am fasting. So I need to go downstairs and eat. I'm going to come upstairs, do a little bit of journaling, a small amount of quiet time because I have to check out as well. And I don't know how long this is going to take. I kind of just let the spirit move me in quiet time when I don't have anything like pressing me afterwards. And then I'm going to walk around a little bit because my flight back to Houston is not until later this evening. So there are still some things I want to explore. I need to buy, I haven't tried a beignet, I don't know how to say it, but that's also something that's really like well known in New Orleans. So I'm going to buy one of those and then keep it for when I break my fast later on. But yeah, let's see how this day goes.
All packed up and ready to go. Okay, beautiful people, I have checked out and I'm on my way to Jackson Square to go and do some people watching.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist.
Okay guys, so I went to go and sit by, I don't know what river it is behind me. I think it's the Mississippi River, I think that's the river that surrounds New Orleans. But anyway, now I'm going to Cafe de Monde to get the beignet, and then I'm going to head back to the hotel so I can do like my praying and everything to break my fast. But yeah, I'm really excited because this beignet is meant to be nice, so.
Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hits the block up.
Not gonna lie guys, it's good that I came when I did because this queue, hella long. Like I feel like I'm gonna be here for like a good 40 minutes or something. But I really wanna try this, so I'm gonna wait.
Tell you if it was us, man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my
Back at the hotel guys, I ordered a little hot chocolate, which is divine, and then the beignets come in a pack of 3, so let's see. It's still warm. Got all the white powder on my mouth, but it literally tastes like a donut, but a really nice donut with sugar. I like this. This is nice.
the number, but I keep waking up. No, you see my text, baby, please say.
I'm back in Houston and thought I would do the quickest rundown of New Orleans before I wrap up this vlog. So first thing I would say is that, full disclaimer, I was there for an event, right? I was there for Mardi Gras. I don't necessarily know what New Orleans is like outside of that like time of year. Do you know what I mean? And also, like I said in the beginning of this vlog, I am a carnival babe. So I always kind of knew I was going to like New Orleans because I was going for Mardi Gras. Having said all of that, this was a solo trip. I went as a woman, and I always get questions like, oh, how do you feel safety wise, like as a black woman, blah, 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 blah. This is probably up there with like top countries that I felt really safe in. I felt really safe in St. Lucia, and I feel like that was just because it was a black country, to be honest. And also, to be fair, I stayed in a 5-star resort. I feel like that's a bit of a different experience. But New Orleans, I stayed in like an apartment hotel. I was downtown. I was walking around by myself. I was attending like parades by myself. I went down Bourbon Street at night by myself. Like, I felt safe. That's what I will say. That's not to, like tell you that New Orleans is like the best place ever. I don't really know that much about it outside of my experience, but I would just say I felt really safe. So that's that. Money wise, it wasn't that expensive. I think in comparison to other American cities, I would probably say. So for example, like I remember I got food downstairs at the hotel for like $15, right? And that was a hot dog and some fries. That's a pretty standard price in America. It might even be a bit cheap, to be honest. Some places you might get that for like $25 or something like that. So that was that. The beignets that I got, that was the donut with the sugar. That was 3 for $3.85, I want to say. I don't remember the exact price because I also got a hot chocolate with it as well. But the point is, it was definitely less than $5 to get 3 of those, and like they were big and they were really nice. What else did I get? The king cake. The king cake was $7, but I bought that at a tourist attraction. I feel like if I'd gone to like a cafe or something to buy the king cake, it would have been a lot cheaper. So there's that. But yeah, like generally things were quite affordable. Food was quite affordable. The vibe. New Orleans, I would definitely go back to because the vibe just felt great. One thing I noticed kind of going around America, so I've been to New York, I've been to Washington, D.C., been to Baltimore, obviously Houston, been to Dallas, and now been to New Orleans. Outside of Texas, outside of like Houston and Dallas, all of the American cities have kind of just felt like the same to me, right? Apart from New Orleans. New Orleans is definitely like a world of its own. It's magical. There's something about it that's very different, very vibesy, and everyone there's really like friendly, or everyone I met anyway was very friendly. So I would definitely say go and check it out if you're looking for somewhere to go. The other thing that they do in New Orleans that I've not been to, but I would like to go to because I found out about it, is Essence Fest. So that's this like festival. Loads of black people go to it. Loads of black artists are there. So I'm looking to go to that. Maybe not this year, but at some point. But yeah, if you like this type of content, please do make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and I will hopefully be back again soon with another video.